scenes. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pot, whoa. High off life in the spot, though. Running up the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's in the way we left at. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times. Live in the moment, feel like summertime.
Two coming through the middle. Artie up for three.
Namaste everybody and welcome to the New Zealand Indian Hockey Championship 2024, coming to you live from the National Hockey Centre and hosted by the North Harbour Indian Sports Club. Formerly QBT and KBT, the rebranded New Zealand Indian Hockey Championship is the pinnacle of competition for the New Zealand Indian hockey community and a place where battles, rivalries and victories have taken place for over 60 years. This year's tournament is split into 3 divisions with 8 teams in the revamped men's A section, 5 teams in the men's B section, and 5 teams in the women's section. I'm Brad Pittman and we'll take you through all the action from this year's New Zealand Indian Hockey Championship, brought to you by Local Gecko Productions and proudly supported by One Foundation. I'm joined in commentary this morning by Vinod Patel, Auckland Indians Sports Club and New Zealand Indian Sports Association life member, and a mainstay at our tournaments each and every year. Vinod, welcome back.
Thank you, Brad, and welcome to the viewers.
Yeah, for those of you tuning in early on this King's Birthday weekend Sunday, welcome back to day 2 here of the New Zealand Indian Hockey Championship, and it's our first match-up on Turf 1 between the Waikato men's and the Auckland C team in our men's B section. Both these teams started their tournaments off with wins yesterday. The Auckland C side, they beat Bay of Plenty B 3-2 in their first matchup, coming from 2-0 down, and we saw, of course, Waikato take down that Bay of Plenty B side 6-1 out on this main turf, and then Auckland C, they battled to a penalty shootout yesterday and went down in the extras there. So both teams doing some good things on day 1. It'll be an exciting match for us this morning. In that men's B section, North Harbour are sitting at the top at the moment with a win and a penalty shootout win from yesterday's matches. But Waikato's bonus point win yesterday meant, though they've only played 1 game, they're still right up at the top of that table as well. So everything to play for here this morning. It's just a straight round robin for our men's B teams. And quick fire tournament here, Vinod. We can see the Auckland C boys at the moment, quite a young team.
Yep.
Which is exciting. Some youth players out there getting an opportunity to experience the tournament.
We should add that it's a pretty mild day out there today, and those wishing to come out there should come.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here at the
Overcast
National Hockey Centre. Beautiful day. It's probably beautiful for hockey, not too hot.
Yep.
No rain by the looks of at the moment. Touch wood.
Not at the moment.
But you're right. Get on down here if you're in and around the greater Auckland area. That's our schedule out on the Turf 1 today. There's our first men's B game kicking off in just a couple of minutes. Then we'll cycle through some women's and men's A games through the rest of the afternoon. And for those familiar with the tournament, it's social night tonight. So make sure, if you haven't got your tickets yet or already, jump onto the New Zealand Indian Sports Association Facebook page or website and get your tickets sorted for tonight's social event, which is always one of the highlights of the tournament.
Yeah, we're ready to start.
First use of it there, it is Waikato playing left to right on your screens in the red and black. Auckland C, they're out in the green strip this morning. And I think, Vinod, one thing you'll agree that was impressive about the Waikato side yesterday is their ability to string passes together and play with good shape and structure, especially through the middle of the field.
Yep, they've got a plan. I guess Auckland will also have a plan.
Yeah, 2 games on day one for this Auckland side, so perhaps feeling the effects of fatigue a little more than the Waikato guys, who just had 1 game yesterday. And here comes this Auckland side up the right there through Dylan Gosha. Here comes the ball towards the circle, cut out well though by Waikato. And you can see that's the plan there, isn't it, Vinod?
Just get it up the front, as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that's the man they're looking for, Kieran Darji.
In the middle.
They had 2 goals in their game yesterday, 2 brilliant field goals. And he's a real target for this Waikato side going forward. Here he is again.
Yep. This is...
It almost looked exactly like the way he started yesterday.
Yep.
Little inside cut, a little bit of 3D skill there. Unfortunately for him, that one going a little wayward on the shot, but yeah, he's...
Once you give him the ball, it's pretty hard to get it off him.
And again, Waikato successful in this high press, winning the ball up at the 25-yard line. And now into the circle they go. Oh!
Yep.
It's a cheeky little shot off the baseline there. The reverse stick straight over the head of the goalkeeper.
Milan Pasod.
Yeah, the captain getting it done there. What a goal. Have a look at this one. He does it himself from the 25-yard line. He's carrying the ball in one hand. Gets it back under control. And look at that's straight in the roof of the goal. Not a lot Milan Ranchod in goal could do there. And just like we saw yesterday, an odd fast start from the Waikato guys. Let's see, Auckland now just trying to string a few passes together. That one a little untidy though. That's a fantastic bit of skill. Receives the ball and the pass coming. Oh, he needs no invitation. He's always there hunting on it. Again, nice ball forward from Devon Hari that time. This Auckland side under some real pressure here. Lovely composure there. Nikhil Davison is on the ball. And I've won it again. This is the goal scorer, same spot as the last one. Excellent tackle there. Auckland's Viraj Patel. And this Waikato team, well, they've got their man at the front in the middle and their other man at the back in the middle, between Kieran Darji and Umashari. Two pretty experienced campaigners out here, still got it though, the both of them. It's another great ball forward. Well defended here by this Auckland side. Tidied up there in the end. Kalpesh-Mora looking, there he is, Kirandaji.
Yeah, once he gets the ball.
Oh, look at that. You think it's out of his reach. Brings it back in. Just couldn't quite execute that reverse stick shot there. Again, real pressure coming out of this left side for Auckland. They've turned it over again through Milan Pasodum. Daji, save, and they'll get the penalty corner there. Just caught the foot of Rohan Patel in defence for Auckland. Have a look at it here. It's almost the exact same entry that led to the earlier goal. Milan Pasodum there. First penalty corner of the match to Waikato. And well defended there by the first runner. It was a great line that we were able to see of it. David Fernandez trying to... Caleb Fernandez, I believe it, with the drag flick. Well defended by the Auckland first runner. Here is Umashari. And they go right around the back, now through Ailesh Suka. And Jitu Patel rolls it forward. Now, Vinod, talk to us, because I said you're affiliated and life member with the Auckland Indian Sports Club, and you've got 3 men's teams out here, as well as your ladies this weekend, but also some junior sides who are playing this morning.
There's about 4, 2 under 12s and 2 under 14s that are participating in the North Harbour junior thing. I'm not sure whether it's a tournament or just having social games, but it is a opportunity for others to become involved in this tournament. It's not run by NZISA, it's run by North Harbour.
Yep.
And they've put it together. And congratulations to them. I mean, there'll be a lot of junior players here today, and they'll be here for the whole day.
Yeah, I was going to say, how cool is that for them to, play their games and then perhaps come over and watch some of the men's or ladies teams from their same club play.
They don't actually have that much of an opportunity to do it. Because they're normally playing on Saturday mornings.
Right.
And by the time they finish...
we've got a goal.
Opportunist goal.
Yeah, it is. Good areas, got a stick on the ball. It was a little bit awkward for the goalkeeper to save, but they score one there. We'll check it on the replay. It looked like Nikhil Dial. A little ball that missed, and first one to it.
Yeah.
Rolls in there, and Nikhil Dial answers back for Auckland C. And just like that, the fast start of Waikato. They're back here, Auckland, with probably their only real opportunity going forward. And
they've come up once and they've got a goal. Mm.
Yeah, so you're just mentioning an opportunity for these junior players to see some of the senior Auckland Indians teams.
They don't probably come across it as much. Kirandaji.
Yeah, good little quick shot there, just wide of the goal.
I think it got deflected off him there.
Yeah, they'll have to keep a pretty keen eye on him if they didn't realise it already. I'm sure they will now. Here come Waikato, there he is now. Auckland just trying to recycle Use some short passing, but cut out by Waikato. It's been a couple of times now where they're trying to outlet on this left half or left defender area that have just struggled to get out. Always tough going down the forehand side of the defence. Waikato getting a little bit of reward out of that press at the moment. So perhaps some adjustments to be made for Auckland. Here come Waikato. And like they've shown, just the composure to roll the ball out and that.
Yep, it was going in the right area there.
Yeah, it was very nearly coast to coast.
Yep, that's their game plan.
We see some of the players. The main thing, Vinod, looks like they're out there enjoying it.
Yep, they are.
It's such a fun tournament, such an enjoyable weekend, and not only for what happens on the turf, but catching up with old friends and perhaps past teammates or family that you haven't seen in a little while. It's always an excellent weekend for that.
And that's why there's a social at night for them to get together.
Yep. Another turnover high up the field here for Waikato. They go forward. A bit of speed. And again, just unable to get out of their own end at the moment, Auckland. But like we've seen, they only need one opportunity at it and to convert.
As with Auckland's game yesterday, they tried to soak up the pressure in the first half from the other team and then sort of wore them down more than anything else. I'm not sure whether they're using the same tactics today.
Yeah, well, that game yesterday, I think they were down 2-0.
Yep, that's right.
Against Bay Plenty B, and then come storming home 3-2 in the end. So, and that could be testament to it being a young side.
Yeah,
perhaps they've got legs longer in the game, and
Waikato's this will be Waikato's second game, Auckland's third game, and because it's Waikato's first game this morning, they should be reasonably fresh.
Yeah, you'd expect so. And they had a pretty one-way go of it yesterday in their match, so you'd think they've still got a fair bit in them.
Anyway, I found the answer to one of your questions yesterday, Brad, whether CD had brought up their bus or not.
Yes.
No, they don't do that anymore.
Right.
The last time they did it was about 2019.
Right. Wow. It was a good question. It was. I might have to bring it back.
Yep.
A little bit closer trip next year, I think.
It's more building camaraderie and whatnot, on a trip like that.
Yep.
Plus they able to go through a lot of pubs too while they're at it, so they definitely aren't dehydrated.
No, I think they start their trip on the Tuesday and make it up here in time for Saturday.
Anyway, so the new lot are more airlines now.
Yep. You see
and yesterday they went well. I mean, they played well against Auckland B.
Yep. I think they had a couple of big results, one each way. Pretty convincing win against Auckland B, and then they unfortunately had to feel the wrath of Pukekohe.
Auckland's doing something here? No.
They've had a couple of little opportunities, but
can't get through him.
No, you've got to be really tidy to get around Umish at the back there. Some of this control again that we're used to seeing from the Waikato side.
Yeah, they're just settling the game down now.
Yeah, it's less than a
And
minute
I
today.
think they play to their strengths more than anything else.
Yep. Yeah, I think, like you mentioned yesterday, they know what they're trying to do. They know where they're trying to get to and what their areas are, where they can have a bit of an attack, and pretty good at it. As you count down the last few seconds in this first quarter, we are 15 minutes in, but no closer to finding a winner here. Locked up at 1-1. Goals the way of Milan Pasodum for Waikato and Nikhil Dial for Auckland. And it was one opportunity for Auckland, and they put it away. Waikato, they had a few of them. Just the one on the scoreboard at the moment. But a good morning match at the moment. Both teams have their areas to work on. You'd say Waikato probably had the run of the first quarter. If we look at the highlights here. This is that first goal, the way of the captain.
That was a really good goal.
Yep, absolutely. I don't think you're going to be able to stop that. And then almost the same entry led to the first penalty corner. This one here for Waikato. And then a little later, we had this, like you said, I think an opportunistic goal, really.
It looked like more like set play in the end when I look at it again. You know.
Yeah, there's people in there. They took the long corner, and looks like we got Yogashari there out to watch the game this morning. And some of the family. And there's our results from yesterday's men's B games. You see Harbour, they took down Puki 2-1. Auckland C, the team we've got out here, beat Bay of Plenty 3-2. We've mentioned that. Waikato men, we saw them take down Bay of Plenty 6-1. And it was the afternoon game, Auckland C versus North Harbour B. 3-0 in the shootout, but 1-1 after regular time. So, bar that Waikato Bay of Plenty game, some close ones all across the board in the men's B section. And the way this has started looks similar out here this morning. As you see Milan Ranchod there, the goalkeeper for Auckland C. Kieran Darji, he's just going to go down Route 1 to start the second quarter. It's going to fall in the middle of the field there. Great skill. And excellent space here.
Yeah, Jitu Patel.
It's going to...
You know, Jitu played for Auckland Indians for quite some time. He was a Premier player.
Right.
Ex-Premier player.
You know, I
in
think
the 1990s.
His son now playing, at least in these tournaments for Auckland. Ranik. And this matchup, Vinod, of course, I guess tugs at both of your heartstrings, being Waikato and Auckland.
Parochial Waikato player, yeah, right. I haven't been there for about 30 odd years, but never mind.
There's Devin Hari just trying to link up with Kieran Darji. I don't think they were five from each other.
Five.
Yeah. And they'll take possession just around halfway here and recycle.
Yeah, they've got Waikato have got a pretty simple strategy there.
Yeah. That one a little bit too big there. Yeah, it looks like if they can find their target going forward, they'll hit them and they'll go at them. Otherwise, they'll just drop it back out to Umish or to Ailish and
move the ball around the back. It's a pretty common strategy by the New Zealand teams, even the international teams are doing it.
Yeah, one thing that they look disciplined when they don't often go into contact or into contest unless they're in that attacking zone. That One very nearly came off of Mashari, throwing a little overhead. And again, that high press on the right side of the field paying off for Waikato.
Sort of opening up a little now.
Yeah, it's just starting to spread out a little bit. Some of the initial energy perhaps dying off, the adrenaline of the first quarter. And just starting to stretch out a little bit, which is going to create opportunities going both ways. Good clean up there from Auckland, and they progress up towards halfway. And take the sideline hit through Divyesh Patel. You can just see the difference there in the styles. Auckland with that sideline hit, opting not to go around the back or a big ball across the field, keep it short up that same side of the field. And now at the entry. Oh, they very nearly went 2 for 2, Auckland. And when they do get something going in there, they're looking to take their chances. Good save that time, Prabjit Johal. Big transfer of the ball from Waikato, but turned over well here. Auckland on halfway again, looking at their overhead option. It's a great pass. And now they open up this left side of the field.
I think their strategy is more to run the Waikato team.
Yep. And now Waikato get out and rolling. Well, that touch had to be made. I think the other thing that makes it tough for this Auckland side to transfer the ball around the back is Waikato just always seem to have a high striker up in that line.
They've got the backs. Umish Harry, did you say?
Yep.
Yeah. They've got the backs at there. It's pretty difficult to get around him.
Yep.
I mean, he's just like a tank back. And I think Auckland probably recognise that.
Now a little bit of space.
You have to go around the sides.
Yep, there you go again. He cleans up. Even if he doesn't get the ball cleanly, he break down the play enough.
Yeah.
He gets some more defenders back. Heads up.
He's been doing it for so long.
Again, a bit of space just for those to run into. Waikato trying to link up.
Big shout out to One Foundation who are allowing the streaming to happen for us.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. I think third year in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did it in Christchurch.
Yep. Supporting the live stream of the tournament. And I think it's pretty. It was fitting to start that year because I know Christchurch is one that it's a bit more difficult to travel to for a lot of the people in the North Island. And we started down there, and a few years later.
You had to put stands up behind the goals.
Yep.
Whatnot, and it was cold.
Yeah. I do remember. I think we bought some gas heaters by the commentary and broadcast area because we were up in the top of the stands.
Yeah, it was open.
Yep.
There was no pavilion to actually sit in like we have here today.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. Shout out to One Foundation for their continued support. And I know not only with the live stream, but they support the tournament and a number of the Indian sports associations as well.
Yeah.
Auckland being one of them, I believe. So
yeah. As a sports club, they actually support us too.
Yep. Yeah, just saw some of the junior players up and around the pavilion, and you can see the One Foundation logo on the back of the top. So
yeah.
Cool to see them all in their green tops this morning. And this one cleaned up, at least initially, but there he is, the tank. Umashari trying to go on a little bit of an attack. He wins the free hit.
Yeah. Has he moved up from the backs, has he?
Oh, I think he's gone on a bit of a run. We saw it yesterday. He was he floated up there for periods with his inside forward. There's Devon Hari in shot, and there
We're halfway through the second quarter now.
yeah, still locked up at 1-1. No goals added to the quarter time. Here is Umish again. Just can't pull that one in. Yeah, you're right, he's pushed himself up the field a little bit.
Yeah.
Having a bit of a crack up there. Perhaps he's got a bet on with Kieran Darji who can score more goals.
Probably.
I don't know, my odds are saying it's probably Kieran. Yeah. Prabjit Johal there, the Waikato goalkeeper. Waikato just keeping that position. Great pass forward here for Devon Hari. Yeah, they come. Excellent defence. Great tackle.
Yeah, Jamin Sommer.
Back to this left-hand side of the field. And free hit coming the way of Auckland. They've, after that first sort of 5 or 6 minutes where they looked a little bit rattled, they look a lot better defensively this quarter, Auckland. A bit more organised. I think aware of who the threats are. See solid tackle there, Ailish Suka. And now there's the circle entry for Waikato. Fernandez looking. Good patience inside the circle there for Auckland. They could easily have just come through and tried to axe the stick, but they did well. There is Fernandez. Across the field they go, and back they come again. This is the structure of Waikato.
I think Waikato's getting some opportunities at the moment.
Yeah, they're just missing a little bit inside the circle there. A couple of touches not falling their way, but they're building a bit of pressure here.
Well, Kieran was off for a while, but he's back on again, I think, now.
There
There he is.
Yep. And that's a couple of times now he's been called for that body shepherding, backing in. Like they.
Oh, it's old habits guy.
Yeah. And Auckland pretty keen just to see the ball down the other side of the field for a little bit. Take a bit of a breath and relieve a little bit of pressure for a moment. Less than 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. And looks like we're going to have our first card of the day. It's going to match the colour of the shirts. 2 minutes there on the sideline just for, I think, hands on the back in the tackle. Waikato down on attack now. Still going. Just lost control of the handle there. Great transfer. They found the other side of the circle, and it goes. Oh, had a little crack at it there. Kian Ratilal. And now perhaps an opportunity to break out. There's just not enough numbers there for Auckland. And now they're back under pressure. It's got a little bit scrappy here in the last couple of minutes. Vinod with that card, and now a few turnovers in the middle of the field.
You mentioned Willem Busseldam. He's the captain of the team. He's got some pretty good pedigree, you know. His grandfather was Pabu Busseldam.
Yes.
And he played for Waikato for a number of years. He's also a Waikato rep player.
Right.
Too. So his son didn't, his son's a doctor. He didn't inherit it, but looks like the grandson has, though.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Captaining the Waikato side. And
yep.
How cool is that, 2 generations later to be wearing the same kit?
Yeah, you're talking Pabu. He would have played in the 1960s, 70s, and he was playing in the 80s too.
Yeah, I'm sure that prestige is not lost on Millen. He'd
Yep.
be pretty proud to captain the side and to have scored their first goal this morning. And now Waikato with a little bit of space. Throw some passes, looking for Kirandaji. One not brought under control.
Yeah. Green card person is back on again.
Yeah. And about a minute left to play here. If either team can perhaps throw something before the halftime break. Oh, here's the opportunity. Darji in the circle. Beats one. Oh, no. No.
Missed opportunity.
Yep, absolutely. It was right there for him. Young Kian Ratalao.
Jito passing it over.
You'd perhaps wish the young Kian there just kept the ball on his forehand rather than rolling it around to that reverse stick where the defenders were. Easy for us to say up here, but I'm sure if you watch the video back, you'll think better option next time.
Just a shout out to the North Harbour Indians who've got a food tent downstairs. So if you're coming, you won't have to worry about food.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are around the area, get on down here. Not only is it fantastic hockey, but yeah, the food tent, from what I've heard, on the money as well. So come on down, enjoy your long weekend down here with our NZISA community, and hosted, of course, by North Harbour Indian Sports Club. This one, though, locked up, 1-1, no goals in that second quarter after one each in the first quarter. Those goals to Milam Parsodam and Nikhil Dial. It's our men's B section, game 1 of day 2 out here on the live stream turf. We've also got over on turf 2 at the moment, Pookie B taking on Bay Plenty B. Of course, also in the men's B section. And it's happening over on turf 2, so awesome, a lot of games to kick off our day 2. Vinod, that quarter was again probably dominated by Waikato, but we'll see some of the highlights after this short ad break. Yeah, welcome back here to day 2 of New Zealand Indian Hockey Championships. First game of the day here between Waikato and Auckland C. Now we're halftime locked up at 1-1, and hopefully we'll have a look at some of the highlights from the first half. There's a goal each way and a couple of opportunities, probably more so to the Waikato side as we saw their fast start here.
This was a really good shot.
Yeah, from Milan Parsodam. Look at it, loves it. You see it from the other angle here. Just beats out on the outside. Good control. Quick shot up into the roof.
Goalkeeper, no chance.
No, absolutely not. Then they created from almost the same entry this first penalty corner. Just found the foot of the defender there. And in Auckland, they made the most of their one opportunity.
One touch.
Yep. Just a little touch in front of the defender and the goalkeeper. We'll see it from the other angle here. Look at the movement off the ball. It's probably the big takeaway from that. Kept moving in the circle. Kieran Darji, he tried his best to break that deadlock. That's execution.
That one.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity, that one.
Huge opportunity, and we see the two teams there now going through their half-time talks.
Yeah, the Auckland side's coached by Huss Geshaw. He's the one with the walking stick. He's been the North Harbour Masters, one of the Masters team's coaches for some time.
Right.
So good pedigree there in the middle, and looks like he's laying out the law.
Yeah, you can see that.
There's Barwin Soma on the left-hand side. His son's playing in the team.
Yeah, awesome insight there.
He's got something to say too, by the looks of things.
Yeah, they know they're right in this one. Yeah, you probably would have thought, looking at yesterday's results, that Waikato perhaps favoured coming in.
Yeah.
But this Auckland side standing up, they've had a lot of defence to do so far.
They're soaking up. I think they're soaking up the attack more than anything else, and just hoping to open it up in the second half.
Yeah, so let's see what they might be able to pull out here. We made mention already of their second half in yesterday's game, where they scored 3 unanswered goals in response to Bay of Plenty B in yesterday's match. Could mean we've got some goals in us the second half, which as a fan I'm certainly keen for. Auckland, they'll have first use of it, going left to right on the screens now in the green kit. If you're just joining us, men's B section. Game 1 of day 2 out here on Turf 1. Auckland C.
Yeah, just watch out for this guy here, number 3, Akshay Chauhan. He's just come on.
That's your bet for anytime goal scorer, is it? Akshay.
He's in the midfield,
right?
But he controls the ball quite well.
We'll keep a keen eye out.
He's the one that sort of made the difference in the second half of their game, the first game they won.
Right, yeah, fantastic insight. Then we'll make sure he's one that we keep an eye on. They're going to a little bit fortunate there for Auckland, but this one though taken down by Waikato in the middle of the field, and they, like they do, roll the ball around the back. Now a bit of pressure being put on.
Auckland playing left to right here.
And they've won it there. Devon Hari on the sideline for Waikato. Oh, great pass. And straight onto the toes there of the defender. Good patience from Waikato. I like the pass down to the baseline. Opened it up for them. See it on the replay. This pass coming here.
Yeah.
Straight onto the left foot. It's pretty tough for defenders there. Well executed. And now an opportunity to break this deadlock through the penalty corner here for Waikato. Kieran Darji to inject. And we're going to get a...
one of the players broke?
Yeah,
No?
I think an attacking player broke. So it looks like Kieran Darji, who was the injector, is going to have to go back to halfway. Yep, they're pulling Devon Hari onto the ball, and
Right.
looks like Umish has gone charging up the field onto the edge of the circle as well. So forced personnel change. And this time it's a break from the defensive team. So
They would probably lose a player if they
yep,
did
they
that.
have. He's just gone back to halfway now, so
Right.
only 3 plus the goalkeeper now for Auckland. There we go, the little 1-2. It's disrupted. It's well defended by Auckland, and now an opportunity if they can let the ball go.
They have.
4-on-4 here, right on the edge of the circle, and it goes. Oh, cleaned up, at least for now. It's back
back.
and it goes. Auckland, cross. Still there, second chance for Auckland. Just missing a little bit of execution. Counter the other way now. Waikato, Kieran Darji.
He's too far up.
A little bit of excitement for the start of this third quarter. Back come Auckland. Cross it goes. Save had to be made. We'll check the replay on this. It was a nice ball forward, this one. Trying to go across the goal, but just too close to the goalkeeper there. If that's going to go across the goal, it's got to be wider than that. You just saw off the back of that penalty corner that Waikato had a couple of phases there of some stretched out play, I think favouring Auckland. It looked, they had the better opportunity, but that one, a rocket. Oh, it's gone through the goalkeeper's feet, hit the post, back out, hit the back of the goalkeeper's foot and gone over the sideline. It's a great shot, quick shot there from the Auckland player, and I think that's your man there.
There he is.
Akshay. And yet things really starting to get stretched out now. A few opportunities coming there in this last couple of minutes for the Auckland side. Vinod, you might be right, just wearing that first half down and perhaps launching their attack. Now Auckland 1-1 possession again.
Looks like they're favouring the left-hand side of the turf.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm not sure if we caught a replay of that shot, but it must have been close to going in over the line. Now Waikato go the other end of the turf. Here's Darji. Good save. Still here for Waikato. And now win a free hit coming out of their own end, Auckland. And you can already see, if you haven't noticed it already, just how much more stretched out this game has got in the third quarter. Players from both teams playing at both ends of the field. Caleb Fernandez in the shot. He scored 2 goals yesterday, one from the penalty corner and one from the penalty stroke. Bit of space, searching ball.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, reverse stick shot. Look at that.
Give him room.
Yep.
Play and just going to do it.
Great finish in the end. Yeah, one time on the reverse stick. Caught on really by this ball. And all he needs is one go at it. Goalkeeper, perhaps a rather unorthodox go at it. Looked like he was practicing some of his moves for tonight's social, perhaps. Pretty hard to stop that one-time shot there, and Waikato regain their lead through Randawa. A little collision there coming out of trouble. Free hit falling to Waikato. Midway through this this third quarter. Oh, Kieran Darji. The shot was saved, but I don't know the goalkeeper knew where the ball was. And lucky the first player to it was an Auckland defender. this Auckland side be a little disappointed. They've had the run of the last 5 minutes. They've had some opportunities, and then to leak one going the other way.
Waikato just have to come down once.
Yeah. A little reminiscent of the first quarter. Wasn't it, Vinod, where
Yep.
Auckland just needed one go at it. This time Waikato with their one attack. See ball again around the back. We see this a lot from the Waikato side. The distance between the two deep defenders there with the ball. And now they give a pass going forward. It's Kalpesh Mora there. No one up there though for Waikato.
Dermish Puna on the screen.
Yeah, of course, one of the highest achieving
Ed's Black,
Indian hockey players.
Yep, New Zealand hockey player during the 1990s. Actually, both brothers.
Yeah, right.
Alpish also played.
Yep. The goalkeeper, he was keen to get himself a little bit of screen time there.
Yep.
Probably didn't need to stop the ball, but keep warm. Good play there. The Auckland player. He's going to have to take it back though. Milankanji rolls it back out. It's a little untidy. Dipan Patel. Yeah, you made mention there quickly of Darmish and Alpish Puna.
Yeah.
With, like I said, New Zealand representatives at the highest level. So.
They were, yeah. They were also good cricket players too.
Right. So cool to have Darmish still running around here with the Waikato lads.
Well, he lives in Auckland now.
Right. Free hit there for Waikato. They take it quickly. They win another one. Here he is, Darmish Puna. Now Auckland, they try and go long ball. They've got a player up there, linking up now. Auckland. It's Krish Patel trying to take on Darmish Puna. Now Umesh Hari there on the ball. Here is Darmish Puna. Jitu Patel. Look at that. You might lose a bit of speed. You might lose a little bit of motor, but you don't lose the skills. There, Darmish Puna, upright hit. I think it's probably one of the lost skills. Good upright hit.
Yep.
Being able to deliver that skill. You see a lot of sweep hitting these days.
I think the turf does it. You know, those that played on grass.
That's it.
Got it.
Yeah, pretty hard to sweep hit one on the grass.
Yeah, that's right.
As you see on the clock there in the back, just over 2 minutes left to play here in this third quarter. Waikato with the advantage thanks to that third quarter goal to Randawa. Though Auckland through the first 5 or 6 minutes of this quarter really enjoyed a few attacking opportunities, unable to convert. Now we'll get that sideline hit there for Waikato. Goes and back out again. That's that composure. Jitsu Patel gets it under control. Oh, very nearly. Oh, they've got it though. Waikato, a couple of one-time sweep hits there from Umashari and Damish Puna. There come Auckland.
No.
Just a little bit messy there. And you can see in the picture a lot of Waikato players in that area, so even if he had got it, he had a pretty tough job to get through. In less than a minute here, can Auckland make something happen from this turnover? There's your man Akshay rolling the ball forward to the goal scorer. But Umesh cleans up.
I think he wanted to lift the ball.
Yeah, he did. He was shaping for it, just didn't quite get it under control. And now...
Yeah, they're just counting the clock down.
Yeah. Both teams aware. There is Umashari. Collar up. Looking cool as ever.
There we go.
And there's the hooter. End of the third quarter. Waikato up 2-1 over Auckland C in our first men's B match of the day out here on Turf 1. There are the Waikato boys, and they have the lead at the moment. Ailish Suka, all smiles. And deserve it at the moment. They've got the advantage. There's your man, Vinod.
He's gone down by looks of things, has he?
Akshay Chauhan looks like he's either gassed or perhaps cramping up. Either. They've still got 15 minutes left to play out here.
Yep.
And a big match if Auckland can wrestle this one back. They've had a win, penalty shootout loss. So still good points on the board for them. You see some of the highlights here.
Big plus for Waikato if they win this one.
Yeah, that's it. They've already got a bonus point win.
They've already got a bonus point win, so well and truly in.
Yeah, I made mention of some of the table a little earlier. North Harbour, they've got a regular win and a penalty shootout win. So they're sitting...
Well, that penalty shootout win would have only given them one point. 1 point?
2 points for... Actually, 2 points, yeah. They're sitting on 6, I believe. Waikato have the bonus point win. There it is. That's the shot there that only had millimetres in it. Waikato sitting on their bonus point win on 5 points.
So they get a win on this one.
Yes, that goal. One time on the reverse.
Good goal.
Yeah. See it from the other angle. Ball just rolling in. Bang. And it was Tejveer Randawa. That one, he almost had a second there.
Don't think the goalkeeper knew where the
No.
ball was.
He was turning around in circles. There's the crowd. It looks like some happy customers from the food tent. And cool to see the crowd building already. Like we made mention of a little earlier, there's some junior games happening down over on Turf 3 this morning.
Spectators for this game.
Yep. Out here, good crowd out here.
Some Waikato supporters in the middle there.
They'll be happy at the moment. There are teams up 2-1. But still 15 minutes left to play here. Men's B section. If Auckland can win this one or even take it to a penalty shootout, it just makes
a table.
Yeah, the table goes all over the show from there. If Waikato win it, they're probably pretty clearly favourites to get through their last 2 games at the top of the table. It's what makes this tournament so exciting. With the straight round robin.
Yeah, it's no final. So the one with the most points will get it.
It's just picked up the foot there of the defender. Yeah, and that straight round robin, that no final, that's part of the reason why we have things like the bonus points available so that the teams can be separated. Also makes, I think, a little bit more exciting hockey.
A lot of points on offer, you know.
Yep.
A win gives you 4 points, a bonus point. if you're 2 goals or more, 1 point more, you get 5 points if you really do well.
Yep, that's it, and that's what we saw from...
Waikato did well yesterday. They got their 5 points.
Yeah, and only ones to pick up a bonus point in the men's B section yesterday.
Right.
That wasn't far off. It was a great look at it from this line. He was really targeting that post. Still here for Waikato. And it goes. Just found the foot there of Kaupeshmora.
Umpiring been really good at this tournament.
It has, yep, absolutely.
No complaints about them. Not yet, anyway.
Yep, we'll touch wood.
Very high standard of umpiring. All games.
Yep.
All games.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to the quality of tournament as well. Umpires want to be here umpiring.
Yeah, they do. It's a really good tournament.
Yep.
They get their brownie points, and
I also think it's a good opportunity for some of these refs to umpire perhaps a different style of hockey. You know, the Indians do play a little bit more flary, stick skill, sometimes a bit more physical.
They have the opportunities to umpire about 2 or 3 games in a day, which you probably don't get normally.
Yeah, so shout out to all of the umpires and officials, technical bench and third umpires and all the rest that are here through the weekend. As we often say, can't have the game without you. So shout out to all of them. Waikato here pressing forward. Kieran Darji with the clear target again.
I think that's going to happen right through for him.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a plan there.
It's going to fall the way of Waikato. Sideline hit, a little bit scrappy there. So we close in on 11 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter. Onto the field here, Milankanji. Umashari there trying to put the sidestep on the ref. Great tackle. Auckland in a bit of space. Got to let the ball go. Still got it though. Oh, and some 3D skill. It's not often you beat Umashari. Excellent bit of 3D skill there. Just got a little bit loose in the end. Little fall for Waikato there on the sideline. To the down that right side now for Waikato, and towards the middle it goes. Cut out and cleaned up by Auckland. I'd be pretty surprised if he gets to that one. It's going to be Auckland ball though.
No. Well, it is. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Milankanji.
Short?
Yeah, penalty corner coming there. That's what happens when you've got somebody hunting up in the circle. There it was Milankanji.
That was really good.
Yep. Took their sideline hit pretty quickly, got it going. You see here, the ball's through.
He was through.
And there you go, onto the foot there.
Should have done better, a little bit better.
Yeah, you'd love that opportunity again, Milankanji, going one-on-one, but just picked up the foot there of Sai Hari. And now Auckland with 9 minutes left on the clock.
Opportunity to
lock things back up.
lock things back up.
Yeah, try a little variation. Yeah, to the left layoff and then across the goal.
The plan was there.
Yeah, if they'd got that touch on the post, I don't think there's anything the defenders could have done to stop it. The scores stay at 2-1. And now off a bit of confidence here at the Auckland side. They've got another turnover. Kanji again. Oh,
Another opportunity.
that one a big one.
That was even a better one.
Yep. That one, I think he almost could have kicked that one in. I thought Milinkanji had actually taken too long on the shot. He'd let the defender get back in it, but it fell for them there, Auckland, and you'll see it on the replay. It's just...
Yeah, he had. But, yeah. That young guy coming in should have been better.
There's a little bit of an awkward one when you're running in on that reverse side, but any little touch and they would have been all square. So that's one that's gone past either post here, back to back for Auckland. It'll be third time the charm. Nobody there. Nobody for Auckland. Waikato, I think they'll try and take a quick breath here. Auckland again. They have these periods in them where they just get 3-4 opportunities at it. And we saw in the third quarter they weren't able to convert. The same so far in this fourth quarter, which they'll be pretty disappointed.
Oh, they've got an open space at the moment.
A lot of space. Oh, cut out. Umishari and tidied up. That's excellent work by Umish. And Auckland will be ruining some of these missed opportunities.
I think so.
Down it goes towards Kirandaji. Takes it himself. Beats one. And two.
Yep, still got it.
And
yeah,
three.
There you go. Bang.
Forced a save. It was pretty low angle down there, but forced a hand save from the goalkeeper. Just lifted ball there into the Auckland defender, so free hit. And they try and put some pressure on. They'll win it back at halfway here, Auckland. Good stand-up tackle there, but still going for Waikato. We see a bit of that, not just untidy execution of that reverse stick pass or reverse stick shot. Fortunately, a little bit of a waste of opportunity.
Another wasted shot.
In under 5 to go here. Waikato with the 1-goal lead. There's a third quarter goal to Tijvir Randawa that separates the teams. Auckland, though, with 1 or 2 really good opportunities in this fourth quarter. Can they find the equaliser in this last 4 minutes? Vinod, the Auckland guys have been working well this quarter.
Due to getting tangled up,
Yeah.
Auckland player.
See, just checking on the Auckland player there. And it's on comes Ronit Patel, Mr. 100.
Akshay's going off.
Yeah, Akshay Chan's going off. He got tangled up with Jitsu. Looks like he might have got a burner there. On the knee or on the leg. And just over 3 left here for Auckland to find their equaliser. They'll have a long corner.
They've got 5 turfs here at North Harbour, you know. 4 that in the main area and 1 further out.
It's an excellent facility here, that's for sure.
And a really big pavilion.
Yeah, beautiful pavilion upstairs. You can watch both turfs back to back here. And then, of course, the excellent village green space in the middle, where they've got the food tent set up this weekend. And we've got access to all 4 turfs on this side, and then, of course, number 5 over the river there.
Yeah, the juniors are playing on one of these turfs at the back there, either number 3 or 4.
Yeah, out playing some half-field games. We mentioned a little bit earlier, organised by North Harbour Indian Sports Club to run alongside this tournament.
Yeah, just today. It's not on tomorrow.
Yep. And here come Auckland, 2 to play. It's not going to help. So you see the North Harbour ladies warming up in the background there. They'll be next up on the live stream turf, taking on Pukekohe in the women's section. Waikato, they'll just manage these last 2 minutes, I think. Play at the right end of the field, try and keep possession where they can. 90 seconds for them to survive. Kirandaji.
Watch him. He just goes through
3.
them. He's still got it. Yeah, missed.
Just overran it there, I think. Now, Auckland.
Akshay's on.
Yeah, he's back. He's
like
had the
his
magic
legs.
spray.
His legs are working again.
And now this is one last load up here for Auckland.
If they're going to do anything, they've got to do it now.
And here it is. This is the opportunity. 30 seconds left on the clock. Auckland just into the attacking half. He's had to beat him 3 times just to get the free hit. That's an excellent tackle. And now Fernandez. Could there be some late heroics here? It's going to have to get into the circle pretty quickly. I'd say that'll be enough there for Waikato.
Waikato have done enough. Yep.
We hear the hooter. There go the whistles.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah,
They did well.
absolutely. It was a great game this morning. One that could have gone either way if there were some opportunities falling one way or the other. But Waikato do enough there. 2-1 in the end to take down Auckland C. And men's B section here this morning. Goals to Tejveer Andawa, Milan Posodum for Waikato, and Nikhil Dial, the goal for Auckland. Though, like I said in the game, Auckland will be ruining some of those missed opportunities. The one that hit the post, the one that rolled past that left post in the 4th quarter there. They certainly made a crack at it in the second half, but just couldn't get across the line. And you see the teams exchanging pleasantries. They'll be pretty stoked that they can come and enjoy the food tent now. A little bit of a break. I think the Waikato team, they'll play again this afternoon.
Auckland B
And
has
so will
also
Auckland
got a game.
C, yep.
Auckland C will also have a game this afternoon.
Yeah, so
That'll be their final game, I think.
that's right. So Waikato will play North Harbour B a little bit later, and Auckland C, they've got Pookie B. So those games coming up not too long. We've got S-Man down on the field to catch up with some of the players. I look forward to hearing from them. S-Man, over to you.
Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to day 2 of our NZI Hockey Championships. I'm Suresh Wallab from North Harbour Stadium, and we've just finished our first game on the live stream. I have Millen from Waikato, who have just finished playing off against Auckland C. How'd that go for you, Millen?
Yeah, it was a very tough game. Good to get up early, but then we got stretched real hard, and yeah, we had to really cling on at the end. Full credit to the opposition. It was like a real tough game, and yeah, a few injuries out there, a few knocks, but great game of hockey in the end. All played in good spirit, which was great.
Oh, that's awesome. And so your final result 2-1. I see it got a bit testy towards the end there.
Yeah, they pushed us harder than we would have liked. Few balls going past the back post and stuff like that, which was got us on the edge of our seats in the crowd. But other than that, yeah, good from the boys to hold on at the end.
Awesome. Well, you rest up, get those massages done. All the best, mate. And here we got Ronit, captain of the Auckland C team. Ronit, how'd that? Didn't go your way?
Yeah, it was a game. Waikato are a tough opposition. I think the boys gave it everything, put in 100% effort, just couldn't get the result.
Okay, that's cool. And you've got a young squad here, which is pretty awesome to see, and pushing for the B grade next year.
Yeah.
Well, get the boys into the B team.
Yeah, hopefully we've got about 15-year-old boys from youth, so hopefully they develop the skills a bit and then can play high grade next year.
Awesome. Well, good luck for the rest of your season, my friend. Thank you. That's Suresh signing off. Have a good day, everybody.
Always a pleasure to hear from the captains after the match, Ronit and Millen, in a close game. Waikato taking it 2-1 over Auckland C in the men's B section. An exciting match, had it all, had goals, had opportunities, had very nearly an upset, but Waikato too good in the end. Both teams they'll play again later this afternoon. As we can see on the cameras there, women's teams warming up. We'll be bringing you that match coming up pretty shortly, 10:35. So for those of you that have been joining along, jump back on in 20 minutes and we'll be here with Pookie taking on North Harbour in the women's section. Vinod, thank you for joining us again for that men's B section game.
Thanks for having me, Brad.
And we'll see you all on the next game.
Thank you.
Cheers.